Hi, welcome back. We go on. 2.8 helicopter. There he is. And as I've seen at many models is that the color is completely different to that we have. So that means this texture that we have here has another color than the originals of the helicopters. So we must change that into a normal map. This texture into a normal map. How we do that? I told you there is a program called Materialize. It is for free, it's open source. So you can download that. I have made a video to how to use that here. And now we have only the diffuse map. So here is open. So we click there, then we go to our texture folder. Texture folder. So now we search for this texture there, that here. That is our texture that we have, and we want to have here a normal map from that. So how to do that? We create first a height map. So we click here create. Now you see here the difference between, and you can play with the values to make it sharp or not sharp. And there we play a little around. So then we set as height map. Now we can create here a normal map. So we create, and we see we have it directly here. We have the intensity to make it higher or lower, or the amount. You see it gets then very hard. So we don't want to use that too much. Here you see then it is not as deep as it can, and that's the best way. Without that it is too horrible there. So when it is this, the hole looks like a tin or such, so we want to have it like that maybe. Then we take the next value and play with that. Oh, it makes it stronger there, makes it stronger there. So we always want only a little difference. Not much, only a little. Okay. Final contrast, there you can make it harder again. But think on it, not too hard. Good, we can set now the normal. Now we can show the material on a cylinder maybe, and we see what we get here. That is how that looks later, and that is not good. So cube, you see that is the normal, or the height map is too much. I think it's the height map, so we must retweak them. So we clear that and make it new, create, and we let it by the default values. Set height map and full shown. It's not that high as before, but it's too much, so we go again, create, and we try to bring down the contrast. So there's only a little. So then we go, and now that looks better, that looks like it should, but you see here that is too much. So the normal map has too much color difference in these pieces. So we have to make it new. Clear. Create. We bring all in the middle for first. Then we only play with the contrast. Set as normal map and show the material. Yeah, it is flatter here, not other way, and that is good. That is absolutely correct material. We take the metallic map and create them. So that is metallic stuff. We can now blur that. Blur means it makes it unsharp, wishy-washy, and such. So here that is only for the glossy parts there. The overlay should be there, but not too high. Such like that. Find a contrast. I don't want to set it too high. BS makes it harder or less. Good. Set as metallic. Show material. I think that looks good. You see the metal strokes and stuff, and that's good. So we can create now an ambient occlusion map. The ambient is to make dark parts or deep parts darker and other parts lighter. So that should have a very dark variation of it. But here's better. That is not so good. It should be hard, but not too hard. Yeah, here you can make much ambience, but when you make there so much ambience, the rest will all change that too. So we set it and load the material again. So in the dark parts, yeah, it's really darker. Good. So what we do now is to save the normal map. Here S is to save. We give them the helicopter texture folder. File name is normal map base with Nieten. So we call it in Germany, I don't know, bold or I don't know how you call it. So select, then we take here the ambient occlusion, save. So we call that base or AO map. Select. Then the metallic map we can make, but don't need. Good. Base metal map. Select. So we look that we got it, and we see that we see nothing. Yeah, I love this program because you never get that what you thought. Good. Maybe we must export that with such. Map. Save property map. We try it. Test map. Select. save project, but we want to export that as the parts that they are. Paste directory. Yeah, we want to paste it there. But there is no save button, only a select button. Why? I don't know. That's bad. That is really, really, really bad. Save the project maybe. Project, yeah, good. What is this hook there? Oh, it's only for make that bigger. That are folders. So we can't only select. But how to save that all when you quit or what? Quit? No. Has quit. Not good. Yeah, it makes not safe from them. That is bad. So maybe I had a other folder before such where he plugs that into. Don't think so, but maybe that can happen. No, but there is not. That's bad for us. There's nothing good. Good, then we have another chance, that is GIMP. GIMP is a 3D program, and 2D painting program. And there is an add-on for GIMP, it's called Insane, and Insane makes the same, it makes 3D maps. So we have to add, can open it, our texture there, helicopter textures, but it's better when we see them, but the preview is very shitty. Texture seamless, that is open. All loud. So now there must be I must look, that's long ago that I made that. There must be bump map. Insane bump. So he creates now all maps that he can make with that, and you see the results here. That's the displacement, that's the occlusion, that's the normal map, and we can execute it now, or we play with the values there. So adapt small details. That is all too much. That is not what we want. So we go maybe to low normal. Looks a little bit better. Idle AO. The AO. A little bit too much, I think. So we go here to 30. That's better. The intensity of small details should be less. So 20. Then That should be good. So execute. Now we should save that. But I don't know in which folder. I think there where the texture comes from. So we look at that folder where they come from. Yeah, that is our texture folder. So model, helicopter, texture. Yeah, there they are. And there are the others too. Oh. There are all the textures now. Yeah, an AO, and base and AO. Yeah, very good. We have all here. What's that? Here are the normals. That normal is good. There's another one, but also good. But then we can take that we don't need. That should be in height map, I think, but that we kill. That is metallic one. Let them. That is too much. That is too much too. That also. Good. That one is better. That is the. That one is good. That is the metal thing. Don't think that's good. So we delete that. And we don't need. So we must look only. What's that? That should be the normal map. I don't think that is good. Look that one. It looks the same, so we can delete them. Then we have that ones. That is horrible. That is sharper than that one. But we must see it on the plane that is too heavy to say that is good or that is not good. So that is not too sharp. That is not too sharp too. So we delete that one. Yeah. Then what we have else? Metal map. I think this metal map is much better than the other. The height map is okay. What do we have there? That can be the metal map also. Good, but we know how that materialize work, and it works. You have seen now both options. Make it with the insane bump from an add-on for GIMP, or you make it with the materialize that is an open source. Forget maps from textures. Good. We must bring now this normal map into and onto our helicopter. That means we get here the picture disconnect. So only that left. What we see now is only the roughness. When we get them out, then only the displacement makes that one. So there are many options to do that. We can now place the ambient there and the normal map and such, but we can do it also with displacement. So this is our first try. Oh yeah, there are other tries, but okay. We are there. So we get that dark gray. So we get here QP pad. Take that dark gray stuff and look at our heli. It is too lightened and it is a little bit too glossy, I will say. So that means that one, the roughness must be higher. Then the base color should be darker. Yeah, that looks much better. Good. We have that. This one should have that also. But that one hasn't it. Why? Oh, we should select all and assign that rough. Yep, now it has it. Ooh, we changed that with us. No, Control set and back. Wow. Only that one. L to select and accept the green. Good. That looks better. The silver is not silver enough when we render that, so we have to do some with it. I don't like the principal shaders, so I delete them. I take here shader, glossy shader, a mix shader, diffuse shader. So there we have. Then we plug in all that stuff, and then we handle here the factor for first. That is the glossy, that is the diffuse. So we take the glossy and make the roughness down. Then you can play with the values to get that completely like a mirror or not completely and such more. And in the render later, that will look awesome. So that makes the difference sometimes. Good. So what we have to do else is to make the writings on the helicopter. You see it here, I did that one time to test it and that works. So we see here United States Army. There's a writing there. When we don't want to have the same one, we have to add text, rotate x 90 degrees. So that is our text. Scale down, grab it away. Then we type in, we tap on the keyboard, and then write S in Word or such. So United United what? States. Yeah. States Army. Good. That should be our writing, but the army has another font type as we have here, that is Arial. The font type, you see it there in the text options there, and we have to change that there. So file, save. We need an army font. So must look. Yeah, it works. Okay. So we go in Chrome, the internet, and say simply army font. Then you see here directly there are army fonts, and we want to have some that is a little bit destroyed or such. Here are some, there are some, so I think that one can be good. We see it there. Yeah, a little bit destroyed, that's good. It should cost money or what? Not really. No, that we don't make. Then we go to fonts.com or such. Free army fonts. So where can it be better? So is that from army popularity 20. So what we take there? All, yeah, that can be good, but not real good. That's that can be it. I think we download that. So stencil cargo army zip. Wow. Stencil? I want the font. But okay, look what we got. Stencil army traveling. So we unpack that. Where is it? What you've done? I don't see that. Horrible. Must reload it maybe. I don't know. So and pack to this folder. So there is it. Good. That is a TT. That is good. True type. Then we copy them, or we cut them out, legal, and bring them in our folder. Helicopter textures. Plug them into. So we know this here. We can go in Blender and say our text should have the regular open up in our texture folders, and it is here the TTF. And then we have here a TTF. Don't look that good. The eye is very destroyed. Or maybe that is the writing there. I don't like it completely, so maybe we must do it with other. Is too high, too low, too high, too low. That is not good. So we need another one. Oh, yeah, I don't see that it is. So yeah. Then we look what we got else. That can be it. It's not a bit long, but we can scale that later. So download them. That is from Russia or such, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, but who cares? So we will unzip them, zip, unzip to that folder there. We can delete now this other font. Go back to our folder. We have here this other folder. We copy them into our folder. Let's look where we have it. There. Input. So then we go back to Blender and take that other one. Here the folder. And now we have that one. And that one looks more shitty than the before. Wow. That is perfectly, yeah. I like it. No, I don't like it. It's very shitty. That's very cucky fucky. Good. So we have to take another one. So I take that here. X template. Hope that works. Really. X template. 7-zip. Where is it? There. Copy. Bring it into our folder. X template. Go to Blender. Open up X template. That looks better. That is good. We let it like it is. Good. What we have to do is make there a render from that. Now is the question, how should be the resolution of that render? So we have here an HDR format. We go with numpad 0 into the camera mode. We must find that text that we have, that is there. Then we have to say the camera should make it not perspectivic, it should be orthographic view. Then it should be from the front vision. Oh, we grab it there. It's turned in that direction. So N panel, and you see the rotations are not cleared. So we make set all to 0 at first. Then we only take the X one and make it to 90. Then we look directly from front, numpad 0, we jump in. Then we have here the orthographic scale and we set them to fit. There. And you see that is now much too large here. And I want to change the text. So, good. So it needs to be smaller at that side. So we can take the 1920, but here we only need 100 or 200. 200. Yeah, it's okay. Grab it, plug it there. It should be transparent at the background. So I don't know where that is in this version here. And close. Normally you can set it somewhere. But to find that now is, I don't know, not that easy as it sounds when you don't know where it is. must be somewhere there. Film? Transparent, there is it. Wow, good. Then file, save, and we take a render, F12. Can be that we need light here, and it should be black. So we need the color. So we go here. Make it other way. Shift D, make a copy of that. Then we take that one and convert that as a mesh. So we need to convert that one. Convert to mesh from curve, curve from mesh. No, mesh from text. Yes. Yeah. So it is now a mesh. Now we can handle the color and other things, so we can give them new material. We can take that black plastic that we done. So that is good. Render. It's F12. That is okay. So we can image, save image as. We plug it in helicopter textures and we call it writing one. As a PNG, it's important because there is an alpha channel in it. Save as. Good, that was the first one. Now we can type in here the other text and make the same. In the next tutorial then we make the normal maps for the back wing here and such more. So thanks a lot for watching. We see us in the next tutorial part then. Bye.